Hey guys, welcome back. If you love cold drinks, like having people over or just don't want to run out of ice, this might be exactly what you need. Today I'm checking out this Silonn countertop ice maker, and honestly, it sounds pretty impressive. Fast ice in just a few minutes, a large basket, and even a self-cleaning feature. Starting with the packaging, everything comes in a solid box and feels very well protected, which is always a good sign when ordering something like this. Taking it out is simple. I recommend carefully flipping the box upside down, keeping a firm grip so it doesn't slip or get bumped. Then lifting the box slowly and letting the unit slide out safely. This helps prevent any unnecessary strain or damage. Once it's out, remove all the foam and plastic, and you'll notice some parts are secured with adhesive tape, so take those off carefully and double check that nothing is left inside the machine. Also, before using it, make sure to leave the unit standing upright for at least 24 hours so everything inside settles properly. After unwrapping it, the first thing you'll notice is how compact it is. It's not bulky, which makes it perfect for your kitchen counter, your office, or even something you can easily move around if needed. And inside the box, you get everything you need to get started right away, including the power cable, the ice scoop, and the user manual. So far, it's really straightforward and super easy to set up, and I'll show you how it works in just a second. Now let's move on to the setup. This is actually very simple and only takes a few steps. The first thing you'll want to do is install the handle. Just line it up with the holes and press it on both sides until it snaps into place. As you can see, it fits right in and it moves easily back and forth, which makes it super convenient if you ever need to move the machine around. Before using it for the first time, I do recommend giving it a quick clean just to make sure everything is fresh and ready to go, and also double check that the drain plug is properly installed so you don't have any water leaking during use. As you can see, the setup is quick, straightforward, and doesn't require any tools at all. Now let's see how it works. First, open the lid and remove the ice basket. Then place the filter at the bottom, just like this. Once that's in place, go ahead and fill the water tank. This unit has a 2.5-liter ice basket, so you can make several rounds of ice without needing to empty it all the time. And the water tank holds about 1.8 liters, which means you won't have to refill it as much. Go ahead and add water up to the max line. This is important so the ice doesn't stay submerged while it's being made. Once that's done, place the basket back in, close the lid, and plug it in. One thing I really like is that it doesn't have complicated controls or too many options, which makes it really easy to use. Just turn it on and you'll see three main options: self-cleaning, small ice, and large ice. The small cubes are thinner and more compact, while the large ones are a bit thicker and more solid. So it really just comes down to your preference. After that, just let the machine run, and within a few minutes, you'll start to see the ice forming. The process usually takes about 6 to 8 minutes per cycle, and each cycle makes 9 ice cubes depending on the room temperature where the machine is placed. You might notice that the first few rounds of ice don't come out perfectly, but after about 3 to 4 cycles, the cubes become more consistent in shape and overall quality. It's also recommended that the first time you use it, or if it hasn't been used in a while, you discard the first 3 to 4 rounds of ice to make sure everything is clean and running properly. So the way this machine works is actually pretty cool. Once you add water, it starts pulling it into the system, where small metal rods freeze the water into those bullet-shaped ice cubes. After a few minutes, the ice drops right into the basket, and the machine just keeps repeating the cycle automatically. So you're basically getting a continuous flow of ice without having to do anything. The machine also has a built-in indicator light that makes it really easy to know what's going on. When it turns red, it means the water is low, blue means it's in cleaning mode, and green lets you know the ice basket is full. Sometimes it might turn green even if the basket isn't completely full, and in that case, you just need to adjust or spread out the ice so it can keep making more. Now let's talk about cleaning, because this machine actually makes that part really easy. As I showed earlier, It comes with a self-cleaning function, and using it is very simple. All you have to do is remove the ice basket and add water. And if you want a deeper clean, you can mix in a little vinegar, about a 5:1 ratio, which helps get rid of buildup and keeps the inside clean. After that, press the clean button and you'll notice the water circulating through the machine, cleaning it from the inside. When the cycle finishes, don't forget to remove the drain plug so all the dirty water can drain out completely. This feature makes maintenance really easy and helps keep the machine working properly while keeping your ice clean and fresh. Now, if you also want to clean the ice basket itself, you can actually take it apart. To do that, push the clip in from the outside while lifting the basket from the inside. Then repeat the same step on the other side to fully remove it and take out the springs on both sides. When putting it back together, place the springs back in position. Align one side with the slot and slide it down, then press it until it locks into place. Repeat the same process on the other side and finally check that the basket is properly installed and that the springs are working correctly. One thing I really like about this is that you get two different ice sizes. Now that it's been running for a bit and I have both ready, let me show you real quick so you can see the difference. After using it, everything's been really smooth and consistent, and I like how easy it is to use day to day. It does exactly what you need without making things complicated, which is always a plus. So if you're thinking about getting an ice maker like this one is definitely worth checking out.